In this video, we are going to see the most fundamental law in electrical circuit, that is Kirchhoff's current law and Kirchhoff's voltage law, commonly known as KCL and KVL. First of all, Kirchhoff's current law. The law is the algebraic sum of current at any node of a circuit is zero. Now, two things we have to clear. One is algebraical sum and another one is node or junction. So what is node? Node is a simple a point where two or more than two number of component meet. Suppose this is a node where more than two number of component, it could be resistance, it could be any other element that are meet, is called node. So this point is node, it also called junction. So according to the law, the algebraical sum of current at any node of a circuit is zero. So from this configuration, considering this node, and I1 is current entering into the node, I2 is also entering into the node, I3 the current is in outward direction, I4 is also outward direction, and I5 is also in outward direction. So according to this law, I1 plus I2 minus I3 minus I4 minus I5 is equals to 0. The current which are entering into the node is considered positive. That's why I1 is positive. I2 is also the current which are entering into the node, that is positive. But I3, I4 and I5, all the current leaving from the node, that means the current is in outward direction. That's why the current is minus, negative. So here positive and negative say indicate the direction of current flow. So from this equation we can write I1 plus I2 equals to I3 plus I4 plus I5. That means inward direction current is equals to the outward direction current. And as current is actually the charge, it also obey the charge conservation law. So that is a very important law in electrical circuit, Kirchhoff's current law. It is also known as KCL. Next one is Kirchhoff's voltage law, that is also known as KVL. That is another fundamental law along with the Ohm's law. The law is the algebraical sum of voltage in any closed path of network that is traversed in a single direction is zero. And to understand it again, consider a circuit consisting with two voltage source and two resistance R1 and R2, and we also consider that I1 is the current flowing through the resistance. So two things are we have to clear. One thing is voltage drop and another one is voltage rise. Voltage drop consider negative potential and voltage rise is positive potential. Now question is, what is voltage drop and what is voltage rise? Suppose there is an element connecting between the 2 point, and it could be battery, it could be resistance, it could be any other kind of element. If in the direction of current, if there are two terminal having the polarity positive and negative in the direction of the current, meaning the polarity is changing from positive to negative, that means actually current is entering from positive to negative. So whenever it is changing from positive to negative, considering potential drop or voltage drop, that means considering negative. But if the direction is negative to positive, current is entering from negative to positive, then consider voltage rise, that means positive. So considering this concept, we can write the equation along with Ohm's law, and we consider that potential drop across R1 and R2 is positive, negative, and here is also positive and negative. So I amount of current is flowing through R1, that means positive to negative. That means direction of the current is positive to negative. That means there is a voltage drop which is negative. And we know that from the Ohm's law, V equals to IR. That means minus of IR1. As current is entering from positive to negative, so there is a voltage drop. That's why minus IR1. Minus, again current is passing through R2 and the potential again positive to negative, so voltage drop. That means minus I of R2. Then for V2 and V1, current is entering from positive to negative, so here we can write that as it is also flowing from positive to negative, so minus V2. And second one, for this case current is entering from negative to positive, so plus V1 equals to 0, because current is entering through this battery negative to positive. Negative positive consider as voltage rise, that's why it is positive, so plus V1 is equals to 0. So this is the Kirchhoff's voltage law. These two laws are very important for any electrical circuit simplification. So in the next video, we solve some numerical by using this KVL and KCL. Thank you.